5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tune in to your favorite station, peruse any news publication, see the state of the states and nations, corporations, inflation, invasions. Well, I say that they could take some intercontinental consolidation. One flag emblazoned with my face on, an ideal plan on an application. Introducing Villainy Square, just a standard reclusive trillionaire with a maniacal air and a violent flair. Vibrant tyrant enshrined in a stylish chair. You can find me there on my island lair, with the sirens blare and the strident striking there, with the slightest glare. I'm not fighting fair to decide with the frightful air. So you better get to polishing your white flags, and a plethora of monuments to hijack. Trick the Senate, use the columns as a spy track, and developing the commons in a fly trap. Minions all over my map, turn your dominion into a nice backyard to my kingdom. Your income might lapse, might get a squint at the price on the ransom price tag. You know, I've just realized this dotted line around the globe is supposed to be the equator. I always thought of it as more of a cut here. If all the world's a stage, then I shall play my part. You may say it's cliché, but I say that it's an art. Every deck needs a knave to come and stack the cards. The world may be yours to save, but it's mine to tear apart. One button's all it takes to set the earth quaking. Or is the world afraid and the planet started shaking? You'd need tectonic plates to serve the schemes I'm baking, and the menu for today is some world domination. And the meanest genius scheme unfurler, genus steeped in burglars, murderers, fiend, weeklies, gem, mustache twirler. I cheated, I used curlers. Yes, my amusements bamboozle, a glamorous ruse to confuse all your plans to tamper and snoop. You're delusional, can't see no scheme while you're schmoozing my valets. Casinos, green obscures my base. So if you don't want to date a roulette, just play some roulette, forget the backstage. But if you do sleuth through to my sanctum, have a few new tools here to have fun, like a tank full of man-eating plankton, or a smooth henchman with a handgun. Cause I'm busy dislodging Norway, you'll spend all day dodging my saw blades, raising my pinball small sheet, leaking the broad sheets through Goldberg in the hallway. Day between the laser beams, you still weren't making face to face with me. Your agency just paid you to take a vacation in my interrogation seat. One wrong step with my bullion volts, and you gotta be met with a billion volts. Well, if you do pocket any ill-gotten profits, then I'll knock it by a rocket from the minionette fault. My management skills are uniquely stirring when lacking in diligent, measly servants. Having one killed with the team observing what's magic on building the weak subservience. See, I think I'd make a perfect leader. I'm very hands-on. And by that I mean my hands on this big red button that may or may not do something terrible to the moon's gravity. Don't worry, I'll write you a lovely obituary. If all the world's a stage, then I shall play my part. You may say it's cliché, but I say that it's an art. Every deck needs a knave to come and stack the cards. The world may be yours to save, but it's mine to tear apart. You secretly live below my laser-mounted space station. You may need to think it over, but if I get bored of waiting, I'll be beaming tic-tac-toe between the borders of your nation. Want to keep a Swiss plateau and give me world domination. Poison entrapped informers, villains exploiting the map's four corners. Off to deploy my outlandish orders, warrant to avoid international waters. If I steal her bling, do I have to wait for the Queen of England to abdicate? Shrink rates are aimed, so I raise the plate, turn defamed locations to paperweight. Now your monument's stored in a portable size, and my office see more at an affordable price. Your democracy's nice, but you ought to comply, or I'll alter your mind by the water supply. Reports coming live of a sordid device that authority describe as an orb in the sky. It's absorbing the light and distorting the eyes, so the 10-story penthouse is caught in the tide. Forces of justice ought to give up for the force of the crusting and awfully destructive. Force out your government's doors that are busting, awesomely scored by a chorus of trumpets. Rulers you foolishly trust to prevent my ascent, just uselessly buckle and bend. If your throne never feels too comfortable, then remember all good things come to an end. If all the world's a stage, then I shall play my part. You may say it's cliché, but I say that it's an art. Every deck needs a knave to come and stack the cards. The world may be yours to save, but it's mine to tear apart. That's how
gentlemen, welcome to LMC Cast. This is the month of April, I think. And this week we are... Well, first of all, who have we got in the room with us today?
You got yourself, you got me, Mr. Vanato. We've got Phil, who is Vger.
Hello.
And we've got Shadow Fox.
Ahoy, hoy.
I should probably say that I'm Earthheart.
Are you?
Believe it or not, I am.
Oh, congratulations.
And yes, this week we are playing a game we've played a few times before, but I don't think we've done on LMC Cast, called Epic Spell Wars. The premise of this game is we're all wizards and we're trying to kill each other. We are playing with 3-part versions of the game, because the game has loads of expansions and you can mix and match them as you like. So we're playing with the Duel at Skull's Fire, Rumble at Castle Tentakill, and the Melee at Murder Shroom Marsh. But yes, basically the way it plays is we have a handful of cards. We have to put them face down, and there are 3 types of cards: Source, which are the beginning of your spells; Quality, which is the middle of your spell; and Delivery, which is the end of your spell. And yeah, you have to make a spell of up to 3 cards. You can use less cards if you want, or you don't have the cards to make certain parts of it. Like, I'm going to say I have a lack of a 1 type of card, which might prove problematic later down the line. The final card has a number on it, and that is the speed of your spell. Basically, how quick you can cast it. And I think that's the highest number goes first. Which means we don't need to worry about turn orders, because we just all basically put our cards down at the same time.
Yep.
If a wizard doesn't have all 3 cards, whoever has the shortest card goes first. But yes, it's the higher the number is who goes first, basically. So why don't we get started? I'm putting down my 3 cards, because we've had enough time to look at these for a little bit, and we'll explain how the different cards work as they come on. I think I also need to check the number on my card, and we traditionally just write it down, because people don't tend to cheat too much in this game. There's no real reason to. Yes, all the cards have instructions on them, and you have to roll dice depending on the type of spells you do and what the card actually tells you to do. Everyone put all their cards down?
Hold on.
Yep.
Yep.
Do you know what your numbers are?
Hold on.
Yep, just...
What is it? Highest first or lowest first?
Highest goes first.
Okay.
So I've written mine down on the table because why not? I've got 12.
I've got 19.
I've got 6.
How did you get a 0? I didn't think there was a 0 in the deck, but
There is.
evidently there is. So Ein gets to cast his spell first.
Yes, I do indeed. And I cast Saluzor's Autoerotic Bedazzlement.
So, yeah, every card has a name, and the way the cards are set up is the sources are like the beginning of the spell, which is usually a name. The middle is like a descriptive one, and the end is the action. Now, the other thing is, all of the cards have like an element type. So, Saluzor is an arcane magic, Autoerotic is a dark magic, and Bedazzlement is an illusion magic. You get to roll more dice if the same number, or same type of spell is in your card. So all 3 of these are different. So for any of these, he will only get to roll 1 dice, unless, well, if it lets him roll for it, which 2 of the cards don't. So what do your cards do?
Okay, so first off, Saluzor's lets me gain a treasure, which will be a handy little thing to benefit me, potentially.
Yep, so treasures are stuff you can gain, and they will give you special powers.
Gain 1. Ooh. I'll deal that effect in a second.
Yeah, do the other part of your effect first, because...
And the other effect of Saluzor is each foe rolls a die. And if a foe rolls a 6, they also gain a treasure. So...
Everyone else rolled a dice, I got a 2.
I got a 1. 5.
I got a cock die.
You want to roll it on the table, my help?
Yeah.
5 again.
5.
Okay, that's fine.
No, we don't gain treasure.
The treasure that I gained is Monster Baby. When I gain this treasure, deal 1 damage to each wizard, including myself. Then gain 2 blood for each wizard who has 5 or fewer HP, which in this case is not going to be any of us.
No, because we start on 20 HP.
Yeah.
So that's actually quite a bad one to get early.
So we all take one. Everyone
We all
else
just
take
take one damage.
We'll just take 1 damage, so we're at 19 so far.
Still very
Uh,
healthy.
Still very healthy. Next is autoerotic, which deals 1 damage to each foe.
one. Again.
Yeah, but not me, just you guys.
I'm concerned.
There is an additional thing you can do with some cards, which is to pay a blood cost. But unfortunately, we don't start with any blood, so
There, so, fine. And now for bedazzlement, I can see target a foe of my choice. Let's go with John.
Okay.
And I had to roll a die, so...
So there's three things that can happen. If it's between 1 and 4, it does 1 damage. It does between 5 and 9, it does 5 to 9 damage, but he can add a random card from his hand to the spell. Now it says 10 plus, but there's no way he can get 10 plus. You'd need at least 2 dies. But basically it says the same thing as the previous one, but you get to choose the card instead of a random card.
So let's
I think-
find
I think-
out...
Is it when it's a random card? I think is it the person who's being targeted gets to randomly select
Yeah,
a card.
You know,
buying from there,
I'm
and-
going to say I'll flip my cards over and then you just pick one from random.
Yeah.
If I end up getting
Just-
a 5 or 6. So let's see what you get.
That 6 held in the air for a while.
Yeah.
That did hold in a while. Right, okay, so you take 1
Well,
damage.
first of all, John takes 1 damage. Yeah.
Here are my 5 remaining cards. So pick your poison.
We'll go for number 4. We'll go for this one.
Okay, I'll put these back up.
And this just gets added to the end of the spell.
It does.
Copy card. Ooh.
Ew. Draw a card and reveal it. Deal 1 damage for... deal each damage of 1 foe for each glyph in your spell that matches the glyph on the card.
So draw that
Okay.
from the big deck over here, I think.
So I ideally want a dark spell, because that's also...
Yes, because you have 2 dark components now in your spell.
We'll just draw it and flip it.
We've got...
Elemental, which you have none, so it does nothing.
So nothing
You'll
happens.
get nothing. That's fine.
Floatifying.
So
Wait, who
The most
raised the numbers?
the most important part.
Oh, sorry.
The most important part I don't think we got was what wizard was he?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We've all had to select wizard. So what wizard was that attacked us?
I was Jung the Spirit Master.
Mm.
Well, you are now going to be attacked by Sloppy Joe, the cafeteria conjurer.
Ew.
Because I believe my number was 12, but I just need to double check. Yes.
Yeah, and I was 9.
So, my spell is Wizard Whacking Staffs Catastrophic Jelly Square.
You played too much Exploding Kittens, mate.
Maybe. So, Wizard Whacking Staff, steal a treasure from the foe to your left or right.
Oh,
If you die before the spell resolves, you may play cantrip from your hand as if it was your turn. Thankfully, I believe I can just steal that.
yes. And what is it? When you gain a treasure.
When you gain this
so
treasure, deal 1 damage to everyone. So everyone takes a damage again.
Including yourself.
Yeah,
Another-
no, I know.
Another one down on the
What's
line.
that fact say? Yeah.
This is going to be a short game.
Well,
It's
it's first to 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's first to
slowly
win
whittling down.
3 rounds. So,
Oh, yes.
catastrophic. Every player rolls a dice. Add 2 to your. I get to add 2 to my roll. The high rollers gain a treasure, and each other player takes damage equal to whoever wins the roll.
So you ideally don't want to be the lowest roller,
So,
Yep.
but
John,
the middle,
so,
middle roller's fine.
so Earth has rolled 7, so we can't beat him.
I rolled a
We want to
5.
roll the lowest. possible.
I've rolled a 3.
I also rolled a 3. Okay.
So we both take 3 then. Is that
Yep.
right?
What did you roll, Vger?
I rolled a 5.
You
Again.
take 5 damage.
Oof.
1, 2,
Does he?
3.
Because he's the middle roller out of a slot.
Oh, hang on. Doesn't it say each? Yeah, each other player takes damage equal to his roll.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
so-
you either want you want to be the highest or have the lowest. If you're anywhere else, that
That is annoying, Josh.
I'm sorry, but
You
I have
will
a special. I've got a special treasure which you might be able to nick off me. If you are the weakest wizard at the end of the round, draw 2 additional cards when refilling your hand, and this is a permanent effect, so it just keeps going.
Until the
then-
end of the round.
Jelly Square. So I have to target the foe on my left, which would be Jung,
Joy.
aka Bonato.
Oof.
I have 2 arcane parts to my magic, the whacking staff and the jelly square, so I get to roll 2 dice instead of just 1.
And he gets to
And-
keep that. He gets a
Oh.
Only if I get high enough, but unfortunately I rolled snake eyes, so it's just 2 damage.
Still hurts.
I mean, it still hurts, but it's not too bad. Nope. I was about to pass you the dice, but you don't need to do that one. Vger, I think you're up.
Alright, so I cast the spell Sir Mix-a-Little's Ballsy Dragon Horde.
And
So-
who are you, sorry?
Oh, sorry. I am the Eye of the Secret Order.
Big old pyramid with a...
Illuminati bastard.
Deal with it. Okay, so I'm not doing that voice all evening. So to start things off, choose a card type, source, quality, delivery. Each player passes all cards of that type from their hands to the left, and then takes damage equal to the number of cards passed to them. I choose source cards.
So,
Ooh, that'd be the left side of cards.
Yes.
Flip them over and put them on the table for the moment so we don't accidentally
Yeah.
throw them into each other's.
Yeah. So
So I
Josh,
2 damage.
no, you take 5.
Wait, is it
To
how
your
many you
left.
receive?
Yeah, it's how many you receive.
Past
Oh.
2. Oh, right. Ow.
So you receive
Oh
5.
my god, that's how many you've got?
Yeah,
Yes,
that many
please.
sort.
1, 2, 3.
I'm surprised you had enough to actually build a proper spell.
Yeah, I didn't have options when it came to
The other part to
a
spell.
delivery.
Okay,
So
But this means that my hand is... I can't refill my hand because I'm now at 8 cards again.
You maxed it.
yeah.
John,
do I
you
get
take
a
me
source
damage.
card?
So you take these 2, so you take 2, and I take 3. You actually chose probably the best for you, because you got...
Yeah.
What was it? It was 2, so let's go down.
Yeah, I gave you 2.
I'm 11 already. Ugh.
I mean... Oh yeah, I'm still on 12. Wait, how
Okay.
can you take so much extra damage?
Wait, you said... I picked up 2 cards. Where's the third?
I put 2 cards, 3 cards in here.
Eh.
So that worked well for me. Then Ballsy, the foe to your left and to your right must each choose one of his treasures and give it to you, or suffer 3 damage.
Which treasure would you like? Would you like the one that hurts everyone? Or do you want the ketchup mechanic?
What does the ketchup mechanic do?
If you have the least health at the end of a round, you get to draw 2 more cards than normal.
You are at the moment the weakest.
Currently,
however,
you are tied with the weakest. Basically, do you want to lose 1 damage, or do you want to just have a chance of getting more cards?
You probably won't be the one with the lowest health, though.
Yeah, we get to see what John's gonna do.
I'll take the
Monster
the
baby
backstabber.
or- Oh.
Monster baby, sorry.
The baby
Alright.
is yours. Everyone take 1 damage.
Maybe.
And then you don't have any treasures, do you, John?
I do not have any treasures.
You have to lose 3 damage.
The photo... And to your right, Mass, yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Oof.
Right,
that hurts.
now, the dragon hordes. So each foe who has no treasure... Sorry, mine and John. So...
You have 2 arcane in your spell, so you get to roll 2 damage. Sorry, 2 dice.
Rolling.
10?
Ooh, 10.
Ooh.
3 damage and he
damage
gets a
and-
treasure.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
wow.
Bloody hell.
I'm down at 3 health.
I'm down to 7.
I took the right card. And so, when you are the last wizard to act in a round, add a die to each of your power rolls. Useful.
That might be handy
Useful,
next
but not for this turn.
No,
Maybe next turn.
maybe next.
if you live next turn.
He's got
I
more
doubt
chance
we're
of
not
living
gonna
than
be-
me and John.
I picked the right card to pick up. Okay, John.
It is time
Kill
for
us.
Pizza, the Beast Wizard, to act.
Yes.
I'm glad you went with that accent.
Of course. Not quite Arnie, but same area. So, I am casting Magmagogs, Inflamerating Wild Magic.
So we should explain what wild magic does.
Yes, I can say that one as it's my card. So it states that use in place of any card type in your spell. Before resolving it, reveal the cards from the top of the main deck until you find a card of that type. So I have used it in the delivery section. As such, I keep revealing cards from the top of the deck till I get a delivery, which 3, 4. Ooh, the Sex Squatch.
Oh, joy.
I am concerned.
Just put it on top of the
Fortunately,
one.
he's only got one of that type, so he's not going to get too many dice out of it.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
still.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Although it's a good target for it. So
So let's start from the front, as we should. Deal 3 damage to the foe on your left, or 1 damage to each foe.
Let's be fair, you want to deal 3 damage to me,
I
don't
do
you?
want to deal 3 damage to you. You did a lot. You did a lot to me.
I wasn't aiming for you, I was aiming for...
And then Inflammerating is the second card. The player with the standee takes 4 damage. If no living wizard has the standee, all players take 4 damage.
all players take 4 damage. That includes you, though.
Does include me, which means I do die once this is over.
Yes.
Does it say including himself? All players.
It is all players.
Yeah. If all players take 4 damage. Yeah.
So, question:
You
Does
could
my
kill all of us, pretty much.
does
Well, not
sex
all of
watch-
us. Earth is pretty healthy at the moment compared to us.
That is a good question. I will need to double check that.
How are you still healthy?
The highest.
I knocked you really
I'm
hard.
going to say yes. You get to finish your spell off because it's casting a spell.
Yeah, I'm just forgetting this little manual.
I'm looking through the manual at the moment. But I'm just going to say, for our own rules, yes, you get to finish a spell because it's fun.
It's only fair.
So, yeah.
Otherwise, you're
Let
eliminated.
the sex watch
before you
go.
Let my sex watch go.
Yeah.
So
And
I
the
get-
target is one foe who already acted this round, so you get to
So-
pick anyone else.
I could So let's see. If I can guarantee a KO on Phil,
Yes.
You could also potentially get me.
I could, but that's a very low chance to get you.
Or you could give them a fighting chance and hit me instead.
I could, but if I blood doesn't keep through rounds, does it, or does it?
Yes, blood keeps through rounds. I don't
Then-
think you get blood for killing yourself, though.
Certainly not. But then you know what? Then let's go for it. Vger.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a 1. You take 2 damage. Bleh.
Oh,
you
joy.
get
The Secret Order will remember this.
You get 3 blood for killing someone.
Yeah, 3 blood.
It's 1 blood if you hold the standee, but no one holds the standee at the moment. Actually, no, technically you would hold the standee, but you're then dead, and yeah, no one holds the standee at the moment. But because you both died, you get dead wizard cards.
Yay!
So, dead wizards are given to players who die, and every round they remain dead, they get an additional dead wizard card. They are used in the next round to power their wizard up.
Can we flip them now?
No, you flip them at the beginning of the next round,
Okay.
when you are back alive. Unfortunately, you do lose all your treasures, so...
Meh.
And that is the end of that round.
Where
Now
is
it's
the
just me and
trigger?
Ein.
It's just back down to a 1v1 with
Yeah.
3 health versus 7 health.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I have a very, very bad hand.
You have a lot of deliveries, if I recall rightly.
No, he has a lot of
Oh, I have a lot of sources.
Sources.
So I get to draw back up to 8.
Yeah, I think I'm on 8, so I can't draw anything.
And your treasure, because you're not the lowest.
No,
You
I'm
can't
not the
use-
lowest, so it means nothing.
What have we got here?
So- Hang on, what's that? Right.
Oh, do we empty our hand?
You
mean,
can
yeah,
do if you want.
I
If you
meant-
want to mulligan any of your cards to draw fresh, I think if you between
What?
rounds we can do that.
I thought at the start of a new round we got a new hand anyway.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, we're dead. We don't get to keep our hand.
Blah, 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 blah.
Let's go with you. Go with you. Ooh.
You want to cast a high level spell with a lot of
I know.
damage. And apparently Josh doesn't have any quality.
Well, I don't have to play one if I don't want to, but.
Hmm.
Alright, you ready, Ian?
You know, I'm going to deliberately tie myself on your hand. On the off chance you kill me
Double
first.
check my spell speed. What's your spell speed?
9?
You win, I'm 4.
Oh,
Interesting.
right.
To be fair, I think the spell speed's actually me. The higher the spell speed, the less powerful the spell.
And I
Usually,
cast...
yes.
I cast Pew and Pew's Lightning Bolts.
Fairly powerful. Middle of the
Fairly
road.
No, that's a really good combo, actually. So, Pew and
I-
Pew, reveal the top 4 cards of the main deck, and any source cards you get can be.
Add it to the spell and discard the
Yeah.
rest.
So there's 4
Mm.
cards.
So let's see, card number 1.
That's a source.
Yeah.
That's a source. That's
Also
another
a source.
source.
That's a source.
Not
Not
That is
source.
not.
Was.
That is
Not-
not.
And that is not.
This is turning out to be fairly powerful.
Yeah, so
Very powerful.
let's
So,
let's do the other two sources.
let's do Zap Collusion.
You'd need to do them in the order you revealed them, I think. So
Yeah, without the first one. So
Yeah.
draw a card and
Draw a
reveal-
card and reveal it. Deal 2 damage to your strongest foe for each glyph in your spell that matches the glyph on the card you drew.
So you have
Draw another card then.
Arcane, Illusion, Elemental. I have a fair few.
But it's a primal, so
None.
nothing.
You will get nothing. Go away. Okay.
You-
Grizz Globals. Deal 3 damage to the foe on my left. Well, you're on my left and right, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I just take 3 damage.
so it's just 3 damage, and then
You got
lightning-
any blood to pay?
No, I have no blood.
Nope.
And lightning bolts. Elemental, but I deliberately handicapped myself just trying to tie in the hand, so I only got 1 die.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be able to kill you. Annoying.
2 damage most, yeah, and so that'll leave him down at 2 health. If it,
I was rather hoping that Pew and Pew would have got me something better.
yeah.
It was a good risk.
5.
So
you do
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay, so I'm down to 2 health.
I made
He
you
could
sweat a
still
little
kill
bit.
himself. He could still
could.
kill himself.
He
I mean, I
do
could.
that.
Not with the spells that I've got, I don't think.
Well, let's find out.
So, I cast Roman Stiltskin's Rapture Raptor.
Raptor.
Rapture Raptor. That's a tongue twister. So, Roman
Rum-
Stiltskin's only ability is I get to keep any creatures I resolve in this turn, which I do have one, thankfully. Raptor Rapture, who gets 2 dice and doesn't actually deal any damage. So,
But he does healing.
he does healing, so I'm going to get to roll 2 dice to heal.
10.
And I heal
3.
by
Damn it.
3. And I would keep him anyway, so.
Foiled!
So, with creatures, if you get to keep them, you can add them to your next spell for free, as long as you keep them.
And we get an extra death card.
He gets
you
to keep
both
healing.
get an extra dead wizard card.
I need to kill him quickly.
You do.
I will take
So I
extra.
need 2 cards.
We'll quietly watch in the background, building up our dead wizard card.
Yeah, we'll
for
get
the
stronger next round.
Yep, that's fair. Dun, dun.
The Eye of the Secret Order sees all.
Now, the other thing is you can actually block a
You can
damage.
use
You can
nothing.
block damage with a creature, if you wish.
Sacrifice creatures.
Yeah.
Would you sacrifice Raptor though?
Raptor? Probably not, actually.
It's
mean, depends
very
who goes
useful to
first.
you right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to depend on who goes first, I think.
Double check that. That's
Thing is, we're playing with a deck that I have actually never played with before, so there's some cards in here that I do not recognise.
Mr. Vger, Mr. Renato taking a very long time with his cards.
I'm considering, because he's going to keep healing if I'm not careful. And he's played a long game a little bit here.
Oh, trust me. It's only so long I can drag this out.
If I go with this one. And that's an 18.
You got an 18, you get to go first then.
Okay, and I'll be attacking you with the Brown Growlers, Mother Forking, Flaming Anus.
Whew.
Fair enough.
Start
start
with
the beginning.
The Brown Growlers. Heal 3 HP.
Yep.
I shall gladly do
Perfect.
that.
Mother Forking. You can give the standee to someone and they have to take damage. Wonder who you're giving it to.
I'm giving you the Sandy.
I will take 3 damage.
Take the 3 damage.
Die.
Right, and you're there, so I need to roll a 5 or 6.
And you get 2
You get
dice.
2 dice,
Actually,
so...
no. Elemental Arcane. I got 2 dice.
Yep, so
Yep.
You can do this, Sign. You
yay,
can do it.
Yay for dual.
I could block with my creature.
I'll
could.
say, depending on what happens, he still has his creature to
Yeah.
hide behind. Which he
8.
might, which he'll have to.
8. Oh, he takes 2 damage. So, do you kill the creature?
Unfortunately, Raptor, I'm afraid, has to die.
No, it was him or you.
Yeah.
You died for your sins.
I didn't want him to go, but sadly it had to happen. Instead,
Raptor.
we are going to go with McGurkle Leechotep's Sadistic Landshark.
Ooh.
The foe to your
Ah.
left must give you 2 blood or take 3 damage. Their
Well,
choice.
I'm taking 3 damage, so I'm down to that.
Sadistic, deal 3 damage to your creature, to your strongest foe. If they block with a free creature, I gain 1 blood. But you have got no creatures.
So death.
Well, he's on 1. So, and then the final one.
Landshark. Foe with the standee, and there is no foe with standee. So sadly,
I saved myself.
Does nothing. So, yeah.
Do you know what this means, John?
We get another Dead Wizard card.
You do get another Dead Wizard card. You guys are going to be hard to kill next round.
It depends what he gets.
And so now it's pretty much going to come down to who has, with both of them on 1 HP or 1 and 2. It's down to who has the fastest delivery in like a single card.
Yeah,
that's
pretty
all you
much.
need. Earth has the advantage as he only needs to do 1 HP of damage.
He does, which means I need a decent card.
You need a card that with 1 roll can get you 2 damage out of it.
Yes. But it needs to be one with a high enough
Thing to go first. Challenging.
and I can just do it with just a delivery, or do I need a source?
You only need 1 card, but if you don't have a delivery, your spell speed is 0. And I'm going to tell you now, you know what? Actually, I will play that as well, just in case.
Well,
So if you play 1 card, you do beat me.
Double dipping.
You know what? The 1 card.
Oh, actually, I get a blood because I've got standee as well. I should remember that.
Oh, look, John, I found the card. I don't know why it fell down from the map. But...
Yeah, I don't have any delivery cards that deal damage, so...
So, my card, Gornado.
I mean, there's no point in rolling, I dead. You gain free blood.
Yeah,
Sorry?
free blood.
You gain a Last Wizard standard token. Get 3 of those and you win the game.
Get him.
Oh, we will do next time. Oh, I get a Dead Wizard card though, because I died.
You do. That's a treasure.
But that's a treasure.
Give me one, fucking beat. Ain't nothing like a funky beat. Sounds so funky to me. Hit it, knocking down the house. Funky fresh.
While we set up for the next game, though, it is customary that we talk about our last month stuff. So I'm going to say, as the first wizard out, kind of, Vger, would you like to go first?
Would he?
Sorry?
Would you like to discuss your month first?
Okay. So, video games wise, unfortunately, there hasn't been much new on the video games front. I've been playing a bit more of Evil Geniuses 2. I think I mentioned that last time, did I?
Oh, you wouldn't have done, because it wouldn't have been out when we recorded last time.
In which case, I have been playing Evil Geniuses 2. It's a rather fun little management sim. I'm probably going to be corrected in a few minutes on this by someone.
It's a Evil Genius 2 is a management sim.
Yes. Okay. I got
You're
that.
not wrong.
Yeah. So I've been playing that. I will admit I'm still finishing off the tutorial game, but it's good fun. Basically, you manage your secret base, you build it out, you develop your minions, you then build stuff to do more stuff. You have a casino front. You have spies that come in to try and steal your secrets and destroy your base, which are really irritating. Yeah, it's a fun little game. I quite like to pick it up for a couple of hours, then put it down. It's not something that I think play for too long, but I quite like just, I've got a couple of hours now, I'm going to sit down and play it for a bit, and then I'll come back to it again later. So yeah, I'm rather enjoying it. Nice and simple. Other than that, video game wise, it's been more Zelda Breath of the Wild. Still going with that. I think that's been going, what, 4 or 5 months now. Yeah.
How far have you
Depending on the
got?
pace you take it.
Yeah. Well I mean,
How
to be fair, we could take on Ganon now. We could do Ganon, I think.
I mean, you can do it from the start of the game.
You're just
Yeah, but I think we could do Ganon fairly easily now. But
Have you done the 4 side mini bosses then? I guess.
yes, we've done we've done the 4 side mini bosses, so we've gone and got all the beasts.
Yep.
We've actually got the DLC, and so we're going around and doing the DLC. Really good set of DLC. It's quite a lot of extra content for the DLC, so well worth picking up. If they did a combined edition, I think they do. Well worth picking up.
Digitally, I think they do.
Yeah. Yeah, and at the moment we're going around and collecting all the armor and the clothes. We're just having fun wandering around, doing little tasks, picking up bits and pieces, doing all the shrines and the puzzles.
Yeah.
It turns out to be quite a time-consuming game. And
Are you still enjoying the rotate the joystick puzzle rooms?
Shall we say we had to buy a controller specifically for that because we weren't using the Joy-Cons, and it's like the controllers we had did not have tilt function.
Oh dear.
So, but we have the latest controller we have it's wireless, but it has a built-in battery. It has the tilt function, so it comes with all the bells and whistles. Whereas most of the time you either get ones without tilt functions, or ones that you have to replace the batteries in regularly, or something else, or come wired. So yeah. So yeah, that's that video game wise. Should I do more?
Go on.
What are you watching? I guess or.
So been watching a couple of things this month. Been watching something called The Good Place on Netflix. It's a nice little comedy show.
Oh yeah.
Don't know if anyone else has watched it.
I
heard of it, but not
watched
watched.
it.
Heard of it, but not watched it.
Yeah, recommended it by a friend, and so I started watching through it. It's quite fun. Basically, it's about a character that wakes up, and it's like they've gone to heaven, or the good place. They've died, except they know they shouldn't be there because they weren't very good in life, and they knew that. So it's like quickly it turns into, okay, well, I don't belong here, and it's causing chaos kind of thing, and then goes on and they start to learn ethics and stuff to feel like they deserve. And there's a lovely twist towards the end of the season, which still working my way through. I'm interested to see how it plays out now. So it's a nice little fun comedy.
What was it? My roommate recommended it to me, and I think she used the exact same words you did there to describe it. So at least it's very. It seems
I'm
like people
trying
at the same-
not to spoilerize it.
Yeah.
I've watched it all, so you are going to like if you like the twists in that.
Yeah, I assume there's more twists ahead. They've just hit the
Oh.
major twist, the big twist at the back end of the first season.
Just wait.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. And then I've also been watching Invincible, which is the new animated superhero TV show that's airing on Amazon Prime, which is an adaptation of a comics book series of the same name. And it's a very nice twist on Superman has a kid kind of thing, but Superman isn't as good as he seems to be. Also, ultra violent.
So very The Boys then.
It is, and I've also been watching The Boys this month.
It's
Boys
actually
is
quite.
nice.
It's quite interesting that they have both of those shows kind of running on Amazon. It's like
Yeah,
Yeah, I kind of watched the first episode of Invincible, and it's quite funny seeing that not Justice League.
get pounded.
Yeah,
the
you got Red Rush, a very fast red speedster. You have a man dressed in black who has gadgets. You have War Woman with her mace. it's
like
legally distinct to Justice League.
Yeah, and then it's. I mean, even the Marvel universe has their own knockoff joke characters of the Justice League.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's another good one that I'm rather enjoying watching, and I'm looking forward to the next episode, which should be out tomorrow.
Yes. Is that going to be the last one of the series, or?
Well, that's a short series, but they're long episodes, aren't they? They're about 45, 50 minutes.
Yeah, about three.
That is long.
They're like a standard
For an
American
animation.
TV show. I mean, there might be more episodes. I thought there was just 8, but that could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, I've been enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to the final episode. I mean, it was coming to a crescendo anyway. And I hope they get a season 2. I don't know how much of the original source material they got to work off of, but it's been a rather enjoyable story. I'd like to see more. Other than that, I have been reading a book called Red Shirts.
Red Shirts.
Yeah,
Cool.
so kind of Star Trek piss take. A serious Star Trek piss take in that, okay, so this new crew joins this ship, or at the bottom ensigns, but there seems to be a very high turnover of crew in that they all keep dying. And then it's the discovery of why and how, and it's all. I mean, I'm still only about halfway through, but it's all. I don't want to spoiler it. But yeah, it's kind of fun. Sorry, I'm not wanting to spoiler a lot of things I'm reading / watching because I'm still in the process of watching them and reading them.
Honestly, no worries, because there's something I'm going to talk about later that I can't spoil for someone's particular here, because they want to enjoy it themselves.
That's oddly specific.
I think it's like by
Would
the time
it be
you
an
get-
anime?
No,
Oh, it's a video
No.
game.
it's video. I think you've officially announced that you're reading it now. So I think next month, if you're allowed to spoil it when you finish it, it's like you got a month, people.
Right. Do it quickly. Okay. I think I'll end that there. I thought I didn't have that much this month.
You've got more than me.
You got
That's actually
more
a
than
fair
me.
bit.
So,
I'm consuming a lot of content.
to my way, stand down. It's a trap, one more step, and you're dead. Yeah, you're dead. Why just a picosecond ago, clear blue skies, but now lightning struck your last resolve. It's not an accident that no one hears your cries. It's your last stray seems to dissolve. You'll never see